Hello and welcome back to the world of Craig. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's me, Craig. I love a pair of silly glasses at this time of year. I have many pairs of glasses like these, more of which you might see in something coming up in about 10 days time, but I'll keep that a surprise for you guys. So we are deeply in the festive season, the holiday season. I'm here in my home, if I could not get overexcited about Christmas. Got a massive Christmas tree just over there. There's lights on every surface. And yes, you can just about spy in the background here an advent calendar. No chocolates, but I'm a 48-year-old man with an advent calendar. And I've even put on a shirt which is kind of mildly festive. Now, it's safe to say that 2020 has been not really the year that we expected it was going to be, and a tough one for a lot of us. I think ultimately I've probably spent about 5 months in total in the salon, all round. So that's not by any means the sort of year that I was going to have work-wise, but there are a few things that I have found along the way this year, a tool and some products that have helped make that year a little bit easier and a bit more fun. And I'm going to share those products, things, tools, etc. with you guys. Oh, before we get on with the main video, just a quick reminder to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and that you hit the bell notification. Otherwise you won't see any of the videos that are coming up on my channel. You don't want to miss out, do you? And I would be really grateful if you enjoy this video, if you'd please give it a like. Cringe. Now, first up, let's have a look at something I've had loads of fun getting into this year, and that is oVertone colouring conditioners. Now, the clue is in the name. oVertone produce a line of coloured conditioners, and this one is their Pastel Teal. Oh yes, they really did that. Such a beautiful shade. And here, now I had this on my hair in Lockdown 2.0. This is their Pastel Pink, which is just beautiful. It makes me want to have freshly lightened hair constantly. Now, they have around 40 shades of colour conditioner in different kind of strength of vibrancy, if you like. So they do have a line that's called Vibrant, they have some that's Extreme. These are Pastel. They also have daily conditioners that maintain the level of colour once you've reached your desired intensity, if you like. They're vegan and cruelty-free, which is extremely important for me, and also very, very high on the sustainable credentials, if you like. And where an ingredient can be natural, then they'll use that natural ingredient. So their formulations are right up there with things like avocado oil, coconut oil. They're very nourishing and conditioning and make the hair super shiny. Now, earlier in the year, oVertone, the lovely peeps at oVertone, they reached out to me and asked me to create some educational content, which I will link up there. Now, it's an overview video and it's got lots of top tips on how to use the line. This is not sponsored here. This content's not sponsored. I'm talking about it because I've been using it a lot in salon, and I've been swatching out a lot for my Formula Fridays. Oh, you didn't know I had an Instagram? Oh yes, I have an Instagram, which I will link down below, which contains loads more hair color info, lots and lots of free education, free for everybody who wants to have a look. Loads of formulas, lots of bleaching top tips, etc., etc. But oVertone does feature. So yeah, I've swatched the line out a lot and tested it. They even have a range that's for brown hair. So if you've got deeper hair or your natural base shade and you want to change up the richness and the intensity of tone, then they have a range for brown hair. And they have things like pink, blue, black, purple, which is gorgeous, and I used in that overview video. So I'll link the oVertone, how many times am I going to say oVertone? I'll link the oVertone website down below, and they also have an amazing Instagram, which I will also link down below. They feature lots of people on their grid that have, lots of their customers, if you like, lots of people that have been using it at home. Obviously, if you're going to use direct dyes and semi-permanent colours, at home, just be careful, be conscious of the canvas of your hair and the pre-existing, if you've got any pre-existing colour before you go in with them. But you can, of course, check out all the information in that overview video and on the oVertone website. But I've been really loving oVertone in 2020, and I'm sure you'll be seeing lots more of it in 2021. Now, whilst we're on the subject of oVertone, this video isn't sponsored, it's worth mentioning, but whilst we're on the subject of oVertone, I'm going to mention two of their other products, and this is the Remedy and the Fader. So the fader is brand new from oVertone, and it's a clarifying shampoo. It has the same minty fresh fragrance as the colouring conditioners, as the entire line actually. And it's a clarifying shampoo to help you transition from one shade of oVertone or any other direct dye or semi-permanent colour, to be honest, from oVertone to another shade. Very gentle formulation. It's okay to be used on the hair every day. After using the pastel pink, I used it twice and my pastel pink was gone. But obviously the porosity and the canvas of your own hair or whatever hair you're working on will make a difference to how long that colour lasts and how quickly it fades. Really great formulation on the fader and really sustainable packaging. This packaging is made from sugarcane. Amazing. Big up to oVertone for championing sustainability. And then we have also the Remedy, which is a deeply conditioning, moisturizing, hydrating mask containing some really amazing ingredients like avocado oil again and coconut oil, really softening on the hair. It comes in 2 different variants. This is the original formula, excuse the seal on it, this is the one I bought from the salon. This is the original formula, and it also comes in a fine hair formula which has a lighter texture. So that's the Remedy and the fader from oVertone. Now, if you already follow me on Instagram, you may have seen these gorgeous foils before. This is the Pride collection from Foil Me Foils, and I created some content for them back in May, I think it was, which was again like an overview video. Foil Me Foils, I'm very proud to be the UK ambassador. We're not going to talk about their foils today, as amazing as they are. Again, I will link down below Foil Me Foils and where you can get these from in the UK, which is How High Brands. I love saying that. How High Brands. That will all be linked down below. I will, for anyone that wants to watch it, pop the overview of these foils up there now. I mean, these were incredible, not only because they are obviously a Pride foil, so they're championing LGBTQI inclusiveness, which is brilliant. They donated some money to charity. You'll see more in that video. But they really brightened up my first lockdown because they're such a beautiful, let's just have a quick look, such a beautiful design. So I'm going to pop those down there. Excusez-moi. But we're going to talk about something else from Foil Me, and that is the Foil Me Foils and Cherie Noble Tone Me brush. Now, it's a brush, I hear you say. Oh, but it's not just any brush. So amazing. Now, I didn't know that I could get so excited about a toning brush. Foil Me Foils, they obviously make foils, but they are bringing other stuff to us that can help make our day-to-day in salon a lot easier. And this beauty certainly does that. Cherie Noble is an amazing colorist from Australia. She's a salon called Bixie Colour. She does the most beautiful lived-in, sun-kissed, highlighting, balayage toned looks. The two came together and created the Tone Me brush. Now, I have talked about this a lot, and again, this is not sponsored. I'm not paid to talk to you about this brush. I just love it. And why do I love it? Well, number one, it's so ergonomically designed. It's so lovely to use in salon. And goodness knows, I can tone up to 5-6 heads of hair in one day on a really, really busy day. At the moment, I'm not fitting in that many clients, so probably like 3 or 4, but I'm using it a lot. And it's really nice to hold in your hand. I find it very easy to grip. Even when I'm wearing gloves, I'll be wearing latex gloves in the salon when I'm applying colour. So it's really, really nice to grip. Number two, it has a very wide set of bristles. How many times am I going to say foils? Set of bristles. So that means it picks up lots of product, whether it be a liquid demi or a cream-based demi-permanent colour, in one go, or a direct dye. I've used this with direct dye as well. It picks up a lot of product in one go, which means you have to travel less to the hair. And then the third thing is the bristles. The bristles are so good. They're just the right amount of firmness. And I know if you're watching this and you're not a hairdresser, hair colorist, you'll think that I'm nuts, getting so excited about a tint brush, but they're just the right amount of firmness in order to mean that the application's really fast. So much so to the point that I was using another brush in salon the other day because I've got 2 of these, but they were needing to be washed up and I was kind of busy because Santa's almost with us. And I went to use something else and I had to actually wash one of these up because I just find it so much faster. Brilliant for root shadowing, brilliant for zone toning, where you're going to mix up multiple formulas and you're going to dilute the formulas as you work down the head. Lots of information on that on my Instagram. But I really didn't know, like I said before, how into a tint brush that I could be, or a toning brush that I could be. And seeing as we do so much of that kind of service in salon, it makes a lot of sense that a hairdresser like Cherie and a brand like Foil Me would put so much thought. I know that it took 2 years of development to come up with this tint brush, and you can tell because it's really brilliant to use. And any of my pals that have used it have also said how much they love it. Just a little bit of an update, if you like. This brush here has white bristles, but I know that the newer ones that are coming out now have like a silver grey bristle. There's absolutely no difference between the two. It's just that one has a white bristle, this one, the ones that I have, because I've got these at the very beginning when they first came out, and the new ones have a silver grey. But if you highlight hair and you tone hair and gloss hair, trust me, get hold of a Foil Me Tone Me brush from Cherie and Foil Me and you will be so into it. So that's it for our look at a couple of things I've really been enjoying using this year. Now, I bet you've got things that you love using. Well, maybe you could share those with me in the comments down below and you might see them tested out here on my channel. Goodness knows I love to use a new product. Now, once again, if you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. And make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit that bell, because that makes sure that you will see everything that's coming on my channel. That just leaves me to send you lots of love and light and to wish you all a great lead up to Christmas and the holidays. And I hope that you're going to get a chance to see your loved ones throughout the festive season. So you guys take lots and lots of care, and I will see you in the next one.